We are at the home of the Huskies here, and we have a jam-packed show for you today. Megan Caffrey sat down with Paige Bueckers. We're also going to check in with a very hungry DePaul team and also hear from some familiar faces around the league. This is Fast Break.
Thanks so much, Ashley. As a part of our team's Big East women's basketball preseason tour, we took a trip out to Storrs, Connecticut and caught up with the preseason Player of the Year, Paige Bueckers. As just a freshman last year, Paige took the basketball world by storm. She broke all sorts of records, earned tons of accolades, and that list is only continuing to grow this season. What stood out to me in this conversation with Paige is her constant strive for greatness, not only on the court, but off the court as well. Take a peek.
Paige, before we can even start looking ahead to this year, have you kind of had a moment to reflect on last season and how your first season as a UConn Husky, as a Division I basketball player, really met or even exceeded your expectations?
Well, when you say that, I haven't really taken time to sort of step back and just look at it full glance. Obviously, I took it in as it went, and I just sort of, enjoyed the moments as they were happening last year. But as far as like after the season, obviously I sort of reflected on my goals and what I achieved and what I have yet to achieve. So, I wouldn't say I've like done a full glance at it, but I've looked at what I did and what the team did, and I was just proud of what we did. And obviously there's room to improve and stuff we still want to accomplish, but overall I think it was a good year, a good start. I think our chemistry was really unmatched last year. I think that was our best trait as a team. We got along really well. Through the top to the bottom, everybody got along really well with each other on and off the court. So I think we're just trying to carry that with the freshmen that we have this year. Obviously it's a new year, new season, so we just want to build those relationships and just continue the bond that we have.
This past off season, what did you do personally to take on to up your game from last season?
I think I'm trying to get stronger, a lot stronger. I want to play with contact more. I had the ankle surgery, so a lot of it was watching film. I want to play slower. I want to play with more pace this year. So a lot of that was watching film and learning, getting better at reads, slowing down my game, and just making sure I'm making the right reads at all time. So I think I'm just trying to get better at every aspect of the game. But obviously I want to get stronger. That's the main thing for me.
Getting stronger, are we putting on 6 plates or something in the league?
I wish I was that easy. But no, I'm trying to get gains. So
yeah,
slowly but surely.
For you, Paige, you have a little brother. You've posted about him many times before. He's biracial. With all of the movements that we're making, and especially when you look at the Big East Conference, wearing the patches on your jerseys, how important is it for you to have a voice in this movement and using your voice, your platform, to just really make progress and change?
Yeah, I think it's huge, especially as a white person with a huge following on social media. I want to use my platform and my voice to speak for others and to speak to the social injustices that exist. And I want to be just like an advocate and just an ally to Black Lives Matter and the whole movement of minorities. And I just want this world to become a better place, so anything I can do, I just want to help.
When you're looking at your group, your teammates this year, how would you describe you guys as a unit?
Competitive. I think that's the best word I can use to describe our group. We want to win at everything. We want to compete at everything. And we make each other better. And obviously we're really close. So we know that when we get on each other, when we're trying to make each other better, it's all love. Like we're just trying to make each other better as people and as players. So I think competitive is a really good word. Everybody wants a national championship. Last year we obviously got a taste of it, but we didn't get it. So I think that is pushing us all over the edge, just trying to win each and every day, each and every practice. So it builds up into March.
After an extremely gritty 78-72 overtime loss to Villanova in the quarterfinals last season, the DePaul Blue Demons found themselves sidelined from the Big East Women's Basketball Tournament Final for the first time since 2016. Now tabbed as the preseason number 2, the DePaul Blue Demons return all 5 of their starters, including 1,000-point career scorers Lexi Held and Sonia Morris. Hear from the 2 preseason all Big East guards on how this year the DePaul Blue Demons are attacking the season with a little bit of a chip on their shoulder.
For the returners, we definitely kind of have a bad taste in our mouth from last season. It's not how DePaul normally plays or ends the season, and so I think every day we're kind of reminded of that. Just internally, we realize like we don't want that again, and so we definitely have a chip on our shoulder, and we're ready to make that an anomaly.
Carrying from last season, what happened, not making it to the tournament, and kind of the bad ending we had, honestly, just knowing like we got to come in humble this year, ready to work, and we would rather make practices way harder than the game. So I think that's really the focus, is like even though practices is long and hard, we know we got to get through it, because when game time comes, it's going to be better.
We've kind of been along this journey since freshman year, so we definitely have that chemistry on and off the court. So it's super fun, exciting. We know where each other are going to be, we know where to go, and I think it's only going to be even more fun this year.
Even in our freshman year, we just connected, and like she said, we know where each other is going to be on the court. So, and just really respecting each other's game. Like, I trust Lexi on the court, and I know she trusts me, so that plays a big part in it. Just going through experiences, you got to go through stuff to actually build that trust, and we never let each other down. We always had each other back. We always, was there when each other needed each other.
We have a lot of size this year, and a lot of them are, very promising and hard workers and, willing to learn. And so we're excited for that, and the fact that we'll have some rebounders, some people will be able to defend the post. We just kind of honed in on the details that we were maybe overlooking, especially towards the end of the year. And we really everybody we have a lot of experience coming back, and so we're able to kind of take that next step and really just focus on what we need to get better at instead of starting over, which, a lot of teams kind of have to when we get new players. So we're excited that we have a lot of people back, and I think that, the difference is we can focus more on what we need to get better at instead of kind of remediating.
It's really the attention to details, especially this year. We've been focusing more on defense because, everybody knows we're a shooting team, we like a high score, we like to run, but buying into defense more and really focusing on stopping and getting stops individually and as a team. Just like the culture around the program is just hard work. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to come in and just score 50 points every game. Just come in and give your best, be coachable, be a good teammate. That's really the culture of the program.
Now, if those features don't have you pumped up for the start of the season, I don't know what will. There are so many great storylines this year in Big East Women's Hoops. From another season of UConn back in the conference, to impact transfers, to this junior class that we were so excited to see grow into upperclassmen. From the likes of Villanova's Maddie Siegrist, St. John's Leilani Correa, to Lauren Park Lane of Seton Hall, just to name a few. There are so many great things going on around the league that we will be sure to dive deeper in on Fast Break this season. Now, 6 teams do get in on the action starting today. All 11 teams will have played at least one game come Sunday. Tip-off starts at 4 p.m. Eastern time, where the Providence Friars take on Yale. You can catch the Friars along with 3 other Big East women's basketball teams streaming live on bigeast.com/flowsports. For my partner, Ashley Eliotis, for myself, Megan Caffrey, we are so excited to bring you another season of Fast Break. It's basketball season, baby.